So we just went out for a little bit with some friends. No drinks for me. Energy drinks, a couple Diet Coke, stuff like that. But it is 12:53, almost 1 a.m. right now. Like literally, it's at this point of the night where it's like I was so tired, so hungry. I could have just gone to bed. Glad we went out with everyone. Glad I got to see everyone, and you know, just have fun. You know, you still got to do these things even when you're on prep. With that being said, we're still getting it in and still making sure we hit everything we're supposed to hit. So I don't even care that much about this meal right now. Like, if I didn't have it, I can go to sleep in like 2 seconds. But we're getting it in, make sure we do this. We have this and oatmeal still, which is crazy because it's 1 a.m. And I'm supposed to have a cheat meal in the morning too. I'm supposed to have a 2,500 calorie cheat meal in the morning for breakfast. So stick to the plan, stick to the program the whole time. No stone left unturned by the end of this prep. So everything needs to be exact, and we're getting it done. So even at 1 a.m., we're getting it done no matter what. So finish this meal, have some oatmeal, get some sleep, and then we have refeed day tomorrow. Get back on track. All right, welcome to a full day of eating today. We are just under 6 weeks out from show day. We had our check-in like 2 days ago, so it's basically like 5.5 weeks out at this point. We're coming over to First Watch for a cheat meal this morning. So this is a cheat meal, full day of eating. I'm gonna tell you guys all my macros, my calories for the day, but we're starting off with a 2,500 calorie cheat meal. So we're coming over to breakfast this morning at First Watch. I'll show you guys exactly what we're getting. I have it all tracked in my Fitbit already, 2,500 calories. Slowing down a little bit here, but pretty much all done with that one. A little bit left for the pancakes. It's a big meal. I'm not gonna lie, it's a big meal. It'll feel good tomorrow for the workout. Left a little tiny bit of pancakes left, but that's good. That'll get us more towards that 2,500 calorie range. So. Scott, can you move the fog up a little bit? Yeah, it looks foggy. All good. I realized, I was like, dude, you need to force yourself to take rest days sometimes. Like, you really do, because
I know, and
you want to feel good during your workouts. You know what I mean? Finally, time for meal number one. It's funny. I kind of had to take a little bit of a nap. I was just exhausted. It's been a long week, moving and getting settled and everything. So, 2,740 calories is where we're at for the day already. Now we're starting meal one. So, meal one is going to be our French toast. As usual, we have 2 whole eggs cracked in here. We're going to do that with egg whites. So we need 190 grams of egg whites. I actually love the fact that everything has to be so specific. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels like you're doing something. I like the idea of like, oh, I know I have to have this many grams of this much of this much of this, and it feels like I'm working directly towards a certain goal, going in a specific direction. Like, anyways, 190 grams of this. Let's see if we can.
You just like doing it.
Put too much egg whites in there.
How many you got?
I was just talking about how you have to be so specific. Sorry, just wasted egg whites. 190. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, okay.
Whoa, the JV hair flip.
You see that? That's from like 7th grade, bro. Muscle memory, bro. We have ourselves the electric griddle right here. So we're gonna we just have 4 pieces of French toast, as usual. I usually say 5 pieces minimum, so this is really unfortunate that we have to have 4. But I'm not even that hungry. I'm still stuffed from 2,700 calorie breakfast. So my normal daily intake is 3,100 now. The fact that I had 2,700 just for my first meal at breakfast, it's actually insane. We're just gonna do a little dip and flip. Toss it on there. This is what we used while we were traveling down here, was this electric griddle. It was super, super clutch. If you guys are traveling, you need to stay at hotels, like anything like that, like I would say get something like this. Literally like 20 bucks at Walmart. And you can cook pretty much everything you need. If you have any leftover batter, just pour it over the top and you're good to go. So we'll calculate out the macros, calories for this meal, see where we're at on the day already. But this is gonna be a high calorie day in total. So it's gonna be a bit of a struggle to eat it all, but I'm excited for it. So here we go. Boom. All right, So we're starting off early today. Bogdan was like, you know what? I've been really liking those Diet Cokes and those Diet Sodas. Let's have a Diet Dr. Pepper for our breakfast. It's funny because it's like we're having breakfast right now technically, but it's 2:20 p.m. This is gonna be the first meal of the day. We're gonna top this off with sugar-free syrup. Let me see if we can find it. My favorite sugar-free syrup right now is the Log Cabin. They didn't have it when we went to Kroger last time, so I literally just ended up getting the Kroger sugar-free, which this one's a good option too. This one is 15 calories per serving, so it's like slightly higher. A little bit of this, not too much, because like I already had sugar-free syrup this morning, so I'm not trying to upset my stomach with all that artificial sweeteners in there. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let's do a little bit of that. That is gonna be breakfast. I'm gonna calculate this in to my macros right now for you guys. All right, so we have the calories, macros for this meal. Meal number 2, technically meal number 1 on my meal plan, 782 calories total. That is with the bread, egg whites, whole eggs. We have the sugar-free syrup on there. Also, we have a Dannon Oikos 000 Greek yogurt and a protein shake with 1 scoop of BPN whey protein. On the day total, 3522 calories total so far on the day after this meal is done. That's insane. We're already 3,500 calories into the day. That's ridiculous, bro. 35. This is like more than like a bulk. This is a refeed day. This is a cheat day. This is a full day of cheating, basically. Macros on the day: 146 grams of protein. Okay, we're at a good place with protein. That's perfect. Carbs: 400 grams of carbs already by 2 o'clock.
Crazy.
Fat, you're gonna love this one. 158 grams of fat already. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's absurd.
It's like 3 days worth, yeah? Or how much is your usual fat?
Usually like 50, 55 grams.
Yeah, it's 3 days of fat
That's
right
insane.
there.
So that's that's including the cheat meal, obviously. But that's where we're at right now, 3,500 calories on the day. We are going to have 3 more meals after this for the rest of the day. So let's finish this one up. It's going to be a bit of a struggle. We're going to get it done. We're going to stick to the program, like I said, sticking to the program at all times. Weight is just coming off. My body is like a furnace right now, just using all this food for energy and fuel. These refeed meals are kind of gonna like reset us a little bit, refill out that muscle glycogen, give us plenty of carbs, plenty of fat to fuel training for the next couple days this week, feel better in our workouts, and just overall stay fuller, hold on to more muscle mass. This is the third cheat meal I've had basically within the past like week or 2 weeks. Let's finish this meal. We got 3 more meals to go. This is prep, baby. Under 6 weeks out. Let's keep on pushing it. Come on. Meal number 2 on the day is going to be, well, technically meal number 3 with the cheat meal, but meal number 2 on the program calls for 220 grams of cooked jasmine rice. So that's cooked weight. So that's still a good amount of white rice on here. We have 6 ounces of chicken breast. So all this stuff is pretty much ready to go. I had it, cooked, prepped up for the week. We have 85 grams of broccoli on here. And then we have our wrap that I just basically tore up and threw in here instead of making a burrito out of it. So that's just all one big meal. For the sauce, now this is literally my favorite sauce that you can get for like prep right now. It's the G. Hughes sweet chili sauce. I think this one, it's incredible. I don't even know what it tastes like. It's like a General Tso's just like super sweet sauce. 5 calories per serving for a 30-gram serving, so really good. I put about 2.5 servings in here, literally 12 calories, right? We're gonna add this into the macros and calories for the day. I'm gonna add this into my fitness pal right now so we can see where we're at total on the day. So we have this meal, and then we literally have 2 more meals to go for the rest of the day. It is 6 o'clock right now, so we got maybe another 6 hours for 2 more meals. 2 more meals to end the night. I still have to make a protein shake too as part of my macros and calories, but yeah, let's see where we're at right now. It's gonna be kind of crazy hitting 4,000 calories by 6 o'clock, so let's see where we're at. That looks like a pretty good meal. It's like, realistically, that's a pretty big meal too, and I think this meal is only like 500 something calories. If you're trying to keep calories lower but like have high volume foods, I would say like meals like this, which are kind of low in fat. Rice, for me, I think you can get a lot of volume out of it, but if you need even more volume out of a meal, potatoes are gonna be good for that too, like sweet potatoes, stuff like that. Where we are at on the day, let me update you guys with this. 4,137 calories on the day. It is 6 p.m. right now. We're already passing the 4,000 mark. 1,000 calories over our normal intake for the day. Now, like I said, this is a refeed day cheat meal. It's supposed to be like that. We're at 212 grams of protein on the day, 489 grams of carbs, and 162 grams of fat. Looks like a good meal. My hunger's coming back a little bit. I felt like sick trying to eat that French toast before. Like, I was just not excited to eat that at all after that big meal this morning, but we're getting it back, and my body is like a furnace right now, just like putting all these calories to work. So Workouts next couple days are gonna be crazy. How much are you eating right now, Ellie?
1,500.
Alright, so moving on to meal number 3 on the meal plan, we have ourselves our pasta meal. This is like one of my favorite meals of the day because it's different than just the chicken and rice. It's supposed to be 88 grams of pasta weighed out raw, so that's like 88 grams raw pasta, like a serving and a half, like 1.6 to 1.7 servings of pasta basically is what that is. A serving of sauce, and then 6 ounces of 93.7 ground beef. So that's what we're doing. Get some protein in, get some carbs in. We have 85 grams of broccoli with this as well. Pretty much every single meal has 85 grams of a vegetable with it. Usually this would be green beans, but like it doesn't matter too much. I've been having broccoli with pretty much all my meals right now, but I'll show you guys where the macros are at right now. This is insane. It's pretty late. It's 9:46 and I'm having this meal. I still have another pretty big meal after this. The reason I waited so long is like I just wasn't even really hungry. So we're gonna calculate this out and see where we're at. Normally I would have had this meal at like 7 o'clock, but almost 10 o'clock right now, and we're having this beautiful meal right here. Normally I would have myself like a Dr. Pepper with this, but I already had one today. But I truly believe like Diet Dr. Pepper is such a prep hack. Like these things are so good. You can have like maybe 1 a day. Maybe towards the end of prep you start adding in like 2 a day, but such a good prep hack. So we have that. We also, me and Ali made some Jello in here. So that is probably almost pretty much done. Yeah, that thing's like done right now actually. So this is like some sugar-free Jello, which that makes 8 servings, which is 10 calories per serving. That whole thing is like 80 calories. So realistically, that's gonna be a bit much to just like eat by myself. But if I have a few spoonfuls or something like that, it's gonna be like literally 5 calories. So not a huge deal if I had a little bit of Jello or something like that. But we're not gonna have it tonight because I absolutely do not need that. I've had enough food today, and a 2,500 calorie refeed meal had plenty of food. All right, so once we finish this meal right here, we'll be at 4,810 calories on the day, which like I said, our normal daily intake. We can do another full day of eating when it's just the normal daily intake, and what other like things I add in there to make things kind of easier, because I want to show you guys like the prep hacks, make it as manageable as possible, right? But today, 4,810 calories after this meal, which is absurd when a normal day is 3,100 calories. So we're at 263 grams of protein on the day, 576 grams of carbs, and 178 grams of fat, which like I said, we still have a whole nother meal after this with 6 ounces of chicken and everything. We're gonna be well above into like 330 grams of protein or something like that. But that's where we're at for the day. Crazy. One more meal after this. Let's eat this and see if we can get one more meal down. Let's finish this meal and check in with you guys. Some more of what? Some more of what? 60 grams is what we need. So I'm gonna finish up these little ones first. I got like 3 different flavors. I also got the strawberry banana one too. Honestly, this one was a little disappointing. S'mores like kind of blew me away. I love the s'mores, and I feel like you almost can't beat the maple brown sugar.
Yeah, maple brown sugar is the OG.
But like strawberry banana, I was like, I'm expecting a lot from it. Alex doesn't have me just like eating oats. You know what I mean? He doesn't have me eating rolled oats with you know, put cinnamon and stevia and peanut butter. It's literally, he said to get like the packets. So that's what we're doing. We're sticking to the program. We've got ourselves 60 grams of the packets of oats. The only difference is it's probably got like the sugar and the flavorings and stuff like that in there. I'm gonna do 18 grams of some peanut butter. Now this one it's opened. I had it from home. You know, I didn't have a Rice Krispie treat today.
Yeah, we didn't go gym.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have a Rice Krispie too. This is supposed to be with the pasta meal I just had. So I got these. I'm such a little kid when it comes to like
Flavors?
When it comes to like all this stuff I'm prepped, like these have the same exact macros, same exact calories as the regular Rice Krispies. I just like to try different things out. So here we go. So we're doing 18 grams of this peanut butter, which is like a little over half a serving. So we've got that. We're gonna have this. And other than that, once we get that all weighed out, we're gonna have 100 grams of Halo Top ice cream. So I think what we're gonna do, candy bar flavor, maybe. Yeah, we'll do cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream sounds better.
Yeah. The candy bar was good, but see, I'm kind of becoming like a little bit of like a connoisseur of these things. You know what I mean? These like these special, like dude, I've tried like every flavor of the oatmeal, tried like every flavor of the Halo Tops and stuff like that. I always come back to like the very traditional flavors, the cookies and cream, the cookie dough. Like you can't beat those ones.
But it's stage lighting right here.
Dang, but that was straight up sugar that came out of this. That's the only thing about these packets, man. I like, sometimes you get a bunch of oats that come out, and sometimes you get like all the sugar, which is not really what we're going for here. Literally, my stomach feels like it's like so like bloated and bulging out. It's still like very lean. You know what I mean? Look at this. Does it look lean?
It looks lean, yeah. No, yeah.
No, not
You
lean.
got some work to do.
Now I've been like perfecting my oatmeal game. Like this is on point. Again, like I'm probably gonna add like a little bit of cinnamon to this or something like that, just to get it even a little bit better. But that's 60 grams of the Quaker maple brown sugar oats. We got that, 18 grams of peanut butter in there, and then just with some water, obviously. Then we have a strawberry Rice Krispie treat. This was supposed to be with the last meal, so we're having this now. Boom, and then we'll add in 100 grams of Halo Top. I'm not gonna have that quite yet. Have that right after this. But we're gonna calculate the macros, calories. This will be the total for the day. We're substituting out the chicken, rice, broccoli, egg meal. I just don't know if I can honestly finish all that right now. Usually when Alex has me do a refeed day, I substitute out one of my meals for that big 2,500 calorie refeed meal. Actually last year, the biggest refeed I had was like a Cane's meal of 1,500 calories. And then I had a pancake meal of like 1,200. So this year, he's not wasting any time. We're going straight into it with the 2,500 calorie cheat meals, which is crazy. So for the day, the grand total is 5,366 calories today. Literally 2,100, 2,200 over my normal intake on this prep so far. Macros for the day, we are at 280 grams of protein, so still kept protein pretty high. We're usually supposed to hit like 286 grams, so that's right along the lines of where we need to be. Carbs, we hit 667 grams of carbs today. That's absurd. And then 197 grams of fat. Insane. Kept our protein right where it needs to be. No really need to go any higher on that, but we just absolutely crushed carbs and fat today, which is crazy. We're back on track tomorrow with everything for the rest of the week. Check-ins on Friday. Today is Sunday, so we got some time before check-in for our body just to like, you know, use up this fuel and, you know, get back to a new low weigh-in. So this morning, like I said, we were 219.6 pounds. We'll see where we're at tomorrow. I want to update you guys with that one tomorrow morning because I'm really interested to see where the weight is at tomorrow, and then over the next couple of days, like how it kind of comes back off. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the full day of eating today with my cheat meal. So a total of 5,300 calories. I wanted to update you guys in the morning today. My weigh-in this morning, body weight was 223 pounds today. So went from 219.6 yesterday to 223, which is expected. Body weight went up. Obviously, I ate way more calories, way more just food than normal, and I'm feeling a little bit backed up this morning, not gonna lie. So I'm still not really hungry at all, and haven't really gone to the bathroom. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm holding on to a lot of that right now. Probably holding on to a lot of water and stuff too. So over the next day or two, we'll see how that weight kind of continues to come off. But basically, like I said, the whole reason for me having my cheat meals is basically to prevent me from losing weight too fast. So we're eating 3,100 calories a day, but the weight was still coming off like crazy. So these little refeed meals basically are just gonna get way more calories in my system, refill out my muscle glycogen, help me train a little bit harder in the gym these next couple days, so I have way more carbs, fat, just calories in my system right now for training, so we can push it a little bit harder, which is really good. So that's basically what the cheat meals are for. Also, it's kind of like a bit of a mental thing for me, like being able to have pancakes, being able to have In-N-Out burger a little bit does help, because then I'm not really craving anything. But by having like a meal like this, like it literally, like I felt kind of like disgusting after my meal in the morning, like 2,500 calories of pancakes and breakfast. I can't even think about eating pancakes and a big breakfast like that for a while. So kind of like curb my cravings for a little bit, which is kind of good, especially on prep. We want to make sure we're not like thinking about things like that, and yeah, kind of satisfy me for the time being. So cheat meals are done. Hopefully prevent some loss of muscle tissue by having a little more calories in my system. Keep more weight on, keep more muscle mass on specifically, and come to the show bigger and way stronger than last year. Strength is feeling really pretty good at this point, about 5.5 weeks out from competition. So I'm really happy with where we're at so far. And if we can push it for the next like 4 weeks in the gym, keep the weights high, and you know, end up around 215 on stage, something like that, I think we're gonna do some damage on stage. It's gonna be a really fun show, and I think we're gonna come out of that thing with the best package we've ever brought, biggest, leanest, and hopefully we're coming back with that pro card. This is the #1 goal right now. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys want to see more full day of eatings, I want to do one of these like almost every week just to update you guys with where we're at on prep, because it's interesting how fast everything changes week to week pretty much, and now we're all of a sudden, you know, nearing the 5-week out mark. So I'm gonna keep on updating you guys because things are gonna change real quickly in the next couple weeks here. Keep on updating you guys with these full day of eating videos. And yeah, that was my 3rd cheat meal within the last week and a half. And yeah, hopefully we're feeling incredible at the gym today. Feel good, I already ran this morning, and we got a big chest and shoulder day later today, so I'm excited to see how those calories help for the workout. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Comment down below what video ideas you guys want to see the next, you know, 5 weeks of this prep, and we'll try to get some of those done. Let me know who you guys want to see me collab with. I've been talking to a ton of people down here, just trying to reconnect with as many people as possible, and I want to bring some solid workouts, some solid videos to you guys in the last few weeks of this thing. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.